That kind of dual nature, on the one hand you can be, you mentioned the man-boy kind of thing. Now that's in a lot of movies. In Gods and Monsters, there's a girl who goes, you're not boyfriend, you're not boyfriend material.
You're a big kid.
You're right, you're a big fun kid or something like that. And then there's another movie too. I think it's not Encino, but there's another one too. That runs through it. You're the youngest of 4 kids. Right? You think you can feed, you can feed that kind of quality, that there's a part of you that maybe you can tap into, being, I don't know, doing.
Well, as the youngest of 4 kids, that means, a psychologist would say, the family has already happened by the time you arrive. In other words, there's what? Math. There's 5 of you ahead. Right. And the 4th one shows up and goes, hi, I'm here. Who are you people? They've already got a structure going on, so he's the boy, he's the child. Now, he's got to be the man also. In my family, we had I found myself trading roles, being the man and the boy. Whether I was running the family or not, that's a whole other conversation. But I understand those dynamics. I know both of them. And it's an interesting. It's definitely a theme that prevails in many films.
There was one thing that occurred to me while watching, and that is that it could have been played both ways. Could have been that he comes out of the time capsule, but for example, maybe he says, this is, where's the whites only? I mean, in other words, 62 means something different, or bang, zoom, it's like, wife beating, segregation. These were also values of the time. That, what do you think? What do you think of that? Is that like an unexplored path, or is that something that
the darker and seamier elements really don't have a place in the world of this film?
Right? It's a comedy, and
it is a comedy,
right?
And it's a good question. Because this is in many ways a nostalgia piece for audiences today. Because I'd like to think that, at least I do, in the script, we look over our shoulder at past, hopefully with a sense of fondness. Right. Remember the good bits, and Adam personifies all things Ozzy and Harriet and everything he was reared on, underground watching. And personally, I look forward to my 3 sons of Dick Van Dyke for inspiration to play as well.
Yeah, what kind of research did you do in terms of, I read in
Television Junkie. Just like watched I Love Lucy
and all that stuff.
Yeah. I think the gee whizzikers and like wide pie-eyed enthusiasm and just crisp attentiveness it's just enthusiasm. It's all sincere. It all has to come from a place that knows no cynicism because he's an innocent.
That I guess with the George of the Jungle had that same straight narration.
Duty bound. Right. Just here. Only here to help. And the man in charge. Always going to screw it up, but I'll always win the day, no matter what.
Okay. At the end of Gods and Monsters, you're here doing you're doing that wonderful Frankenstein walk. Is there, next project you're doing is The Mummy, right?
I've done it.
You've done it already, and that thing's, that's going to be out for maybe I ought to go into it a little bit on that here, just because, how close is it to the 39 original?
We borrowed the names, basic premise. I think all the Mummy remakes borrowed the premise, including Abbott and Costello. We've taken the structure, we've actually plucked a lot of the lines from the classic, at least the pathetic story of poem that we have taken on, because this is a guy who's looking for his lost love. This 3,000 years, the times of sands of time have sifted through his decaying body. Okay, is he evil or not? I don't know, I think evil is hindsight. Did Mussolini think he was evil? I don't think so, it can be argued, did Shakespeare's villains think that they were evil? No, they didn't. They were doing what they were supposed to do.
Well, you shot it in Morocco, right? Is that, I'm just curious about what that was like. I mean, the whole thing wasn't shot in Morocco, but
in England, and North Africa, and the deserts around there, and in Morocco, in Marrakesh proper too. And the walls of the city, the walls of stuff like 13th century, 10th century. It's an amazing place. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's a sight to behold and to experience. You haven't lived until you get the rush hour traffic in Marrakesh, that's for sure.
Really? Why?
Everything's on the roads twist and wind. There are sanctions for some areas. You can go here at certain times of days. The police officers, I don't know, I don't get my shots up by saying anything, but they all kind of sort of, are they trustworthy or not? You don't really get the feeling. You don't know who's on whose side. It's
like Mexico, you know?
Yeah, I haven't been to Mexico. There's a sort of underbelly that you want to be on best behavior when you're in that part of the world and know your passport is all the time. But then again, there are people who are immensely welcoming and friendly. And my bad high school French came into real good use.
Well, you mentioned you speak French. How well do you speak French? And what else do you speak? You speak Dutch?
I can understand Dutch. I grew up there as a kid, and I know I never could pronounce. The words are like 14 letters long minimum, some of them, so I couldn't really. I can understand it. Like I can read it, and I know. I'm kind of like a dog when it comes to Dutch. Like I know what it's said. I don't know what you're saying, but I know what it means. I'm sort of like Miguel from Polytown. Dutch and French. It's bad schoolboy French, but I understand it.